Okay, so what we heard about was people, what they're doing, what they'd like for us, what help they might want, and what connections they'd like to make. And so I encourage you all to stay afterwards and connect with those people that you think you can help out. I have some ideas for Jan and certainly for iJohn. I have more than enough ideas for iJohn. Always glad to hear somebody's into farmer culture. Before we do that, I wanted to note that Richard is obviously doing a tremendous amount of work to expand what we're doing. He needs financial resources, and therefore what we're going to start doing is asking for a love offering at our events. You don't have to contribute. I'm going to leave these envelopes and this jar on the table over there, and I just ask you to consider supporting Richard and the Connecting the Good. What we're planning to do with the money is 25% is going to stay here in our community to support what we're doing here in Northern Nevada, and 75% will go to the global movement to help do all the things that Richard's mentioning about website development, video development, and training material development, travel, and all those other things. So I encourage you to make that offering and help out as you can. I would appreciate that. Okay, so what we'll do now is we'll do a closing circle. And we'll hold hands. And I just ask, as you feel compelled to do so, to share about your experiences tonight. I often think, gosh, it's such a busy week, and gee, I have to go and do the connections gathering, and it's always funny because I walk in and I remember why I do this all the time is because the energy I get and the enthusiasm I get and the inspiration I get just carries me forward and just helps me ramp up that much more. So thank you for that. Thank you for being here.
Just really present to how just the mission and the vision of this connections gathering is so in alignment with who I am. It's amazing, and I'm really grateful to have found this community.
I want to say a special thank you to you, Andy, for this.
Someone told me today, do you want to keep yourself so busy? Are you doing that so that you don't have to think about being sad and this and that? I said, I like doing this, because every time I do it, I feel good.
I always thought that one of the great joys of heaven is going to be hearing other people's stories and really getting to know them as they really are. And I feel like this is a little bit of heaven.
And I appreciate a group that cares, 100% cares.
We appreciate the trust we are showing here, even not knowing each other.
Thank you. And cut.